The morning sun cast long shadows across Terminal B as Maya Chen approached Gate 15, her boarding pass clutched firmly in her manicured hand. At 28, she had built a tech empire worth billions, but today she just wanted to fly home quietly. Her first-class ticket read 2A, a window seat she had specifically chosen for the 3-hour flight to Atlanta. "Excuse me, but you're in my seat," came a sharp voice behind her as she settled into 2A. Maya turned to see a middle-aged white man with thinning hair and an expensive suit, his face twisted in annoyance. "I'm sorry, but this is seat 2A. "Here's my boarding pass," Maya replied calmly, holding up the printed ticket. Robert Stevens snatched the pass from her hands, barely glancing at it. "Look, sweetheart, there's obviously been some mistake. Someone like you doesn't belong in first class. Why don't you head back to economy where you'll be more comfortable?" The flight attendant, Sarah, approached with a forced smile. "Is there a problem here?" "Yes, this woman is in my seat," Robert declared loudly, causing other passengers to turn and stare. Maya remained seated, her voice steady. "Sir, I have my confirmation email, my credit card, and my ID. This seat was purchased 3 weeks ago under my name, Maya Chen." Robert's face reddened. "I don't care what paperwork you have. People like you always try to game the system. Sarah, can you please escort her to coach where she belongs?" The flight attendant looked uncomfortable, glancing between them. "Ma'am, perhaps we could find you another seat." "No," Maya said firmly, pulling out her phone. "I paid for this specific seat, and I'm not moving. Here's my purchase confirmation, my frequent flyer status, and my platinum membership card." Other passengers began whispering, some pulling out their phones to record the escalating situation. A young mother across the aisle leaned forward. "That lady has every right to be here. I saw her board with a first-class ticket." Robert's voice grew louder and more aggressive. "This is ridiculous. I'm a gold member of this airline. I've been flying first class for 20 years. She probably bought that ticket with food stamps or some government handout." The whispers turned to gasps. Maya felt her cheeks burn, but she kept her composure. "Sir, your comments are inappropriate and racist. I earned my seat through hard work and honest payment, just like anyone else. Don't you dare call me racist." Robert shouted. "I'm just stating facts. Your kind always plays the race card when you don't get your way." Captain James Morrison appeared from the cockpit, his uniform commanding immediate attention. "What seems to be the issue here?" Sarah quickly explained the situation, though her account seemed to favor Robert's version. The captain listened patiently, then turned to both passengers. "I need to see both boarding passes and identification," he announced. Maya immediately produced her documents. Robert hesitated, patting his pockets dramatically. "My wallet, it must be in my carry-on bag." "Sir, I need to see your ID and boarding pass now," the captain insisted. 2 airport security officers boarded the plane, having been alerted by the commotion. Officer Williams, a tall African-American man, and Officer Martinez approached the scene professionally. "We received reports of a disturbance," Officer Williams stated. "What's the situation?" Robert suddenly became nervous, sweat beading on his forehead. "This is all a misunderstanding. I just need to find my documents." Officer Martinez examined Maya's paperwork thoroughly. "Ma'am, everything here appears to be in perfect order. Your seat assignment, payment confirmation, and ID all match. Now you, sir," Officer Williams addressed Robert. "I need to see your boarding pass and identification immediately." Robert fumbled through his bag, his hands shaking slightly. When he finally produced a boarding pass, Officer Martinez frowned. "Sir, this boarding pass is for seat SHRB in economy class, not first class." The plane fell silent. Robert's face went pale. That can't be right. I always fly first class." Officer Williams ran Robert's credit card through a portable scanner. After a tense moment, he looked up grimly. Sir, this car has been reported stolen. We're going to need you to come with us. Gasps echoed throughout the cabin. Maya watched in shock as the truth unraveled before everyone's eyes. Furthermore, Officer Martinez continued, we run your information through our database. You have 3 prior incidents at different airports involving seat disputes and fraudulent payment methods. Robert's arrogance crumbled instantly. Please, this is all a mistake. I can explain everything. Robert Stevens, you're under arrest for credit card fraud, harassment, and creating a public disturbance, Officer Williams announced, producing handcuffs as Robert was led away in restraints. The entire cabin erupted in applause. The captain apologized personally to Maya, and Sarah offered multiple forms of compensation. Looking deeply embarrassed by her initial response, Maya stood up, addressing her fellow passengers. Thank you all for your support today. This incident reminds us that dignity and respect should never depend on the color of someone's skin or their perceived status. Justice prevailed because we stood together. As the plane finally prepared for takeoff, Maya noticed a young girl traveling alone looking frightened by all the commotion. She moved to the empty seat beside her, offering comfort and reassurance. The girl smiled gratefully, and Maya realized that sometimes the smallest acts of kindness create the most powerful changes. The flight took off smoothly, carrying not just passengers to their destination, but a powerful message of hope, justice, and the triumph of truth over prejudice.